It's safe to say that drifting is hard. And even though FD New Jersey is technically a figure eight, I want to give you guys 5 tandem tips. So coming in at number one mistake is getting left off the line. The best way to avoid being left off the line is to creep a little bit forward before the lead car goes, just so you don't have to go from a dig while the lead car does, allowing you to be right on the bumper when he initiates. Coming in at number 2, we have mistiming the entry. As a chase driver, your job is to be as close to the lead driver as possible, and this may lead to you being a little too prompt to want to be on the door as quick as possible, which leads to you hitting the lead driver. The best advice I can give you is to leave about half a car length between you and the lead driver, just to be sure you do not slam into them. This still leads to a lot of proximity without the crash or risk of hitting the lead driver. And at number 3, we have miscalculating outer zone 3. You're getting towards the end of the run, you're almost done with it, but you have a little too much proximity, you want to get right on the door, and you hit the lead car into the wall in outer zone 3. My best advice to avoid this mistake is not to compensate line in outer zone 3, just to be as close as possible. Run the same amount of proximity you've ran throughout the entire course. Do not try to sacrifice, because usually that means going too far forward, miscalculating where your car is, and slamming yourself into the wall with the lead driver. And coming at number 4, we have transitions. Being this track is a slow, technical figure eight, transitions are super important when it comes to keeping your proximity. Being that you don't go over 50 miles an hour throughout the entire course except on initiation, you can keep the cars super close when it comes to transitions. Due to the lack of decels throughout this course, keeping close proximity in transition is optimal, and there's little to no risk when doing it. And last but not least, the most important tip, my 5th tip for tandem tips at FD New Jersey, is how to keep general proximity at this track. So when it comes to faster tracks, say Irwindale or Evergreen Speedway, you want to keep your car on the lead driver's rear quarter panel. That is traditional and leads to the least amount of risk. However, at this track, being it is slower, not a ton of risk, but a little more technical, you are advised, and should be known, that you should keep your car aimed towards the lead driver's front tire and front fender. Unlike at other sections, keeping your car aimed towards their front tire and their front fender will give you the maximum amount of proximity, make you look the best, and pose the least amount of risk when tandeming at this course. A unique reason why, as this is optimal, is if you aim towards that rear quarter panel at this track, you would most definitely be off the course. The lack of runoff on this course has a very small margin when it comes to chasing at this course, due to the fact that if you're too far back on the lead car where you're putting your chase car, frankly, you're going to be either in a wall or off in the grass. I hope you guys enjoyed these 5 tandem tips at FD New Jersey at Raceway Park. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe if you want more content just like this to help you with your drifting. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to support Forsberg Racing at FD Englishtown. Take care and have a nice day.